Hello, everybody. This is Kimberly checking in on Car Chronicles number 27. No, 28. Sometimes you lose your count. I'm driving up to Jersey today. Go see my dear mom, my dear pa. But I just wanted to check in with y'all to just let you know that sometimes when you are kind, the universe is not always kind back to you. But I believe that if you try to take matters into your own hands, it's a moot point. So, number one, there's karma. And number two, there's vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Now, I had two incidents that I just wanted to make note of. One is not a big deal because I kind of know I did something messed up, and it's not really messed up. It's like yesterday, I have not been able to get into the congregation at Destiny Christian Church for, I would say, a good month or two. But I normally serve. And so we were celebrating the Lord with two churches. And so before we can get things together and all of the people will pile in, parking is very limited because we are in a residential neighborhood. So I parked in a space where it was half in, half out. Now my car is very small, it's a coupe, but my tail end was hanging out on a sign that says, do not park past the arrow. However, my front end was more up than past the arrow. And Mr. Murphy, who is always in that neighborhood giving out tickets to congregants, gave me a ticket. It was $32. I had just paid my tithes, I had just paid a donation, and then have to come out and pay $32. Well, actually, I didn't pay it yet. I tried to pay it when I got home, but the funny thing is, it says that it was already paid. That's because I got a lot of tickets in the Baltimore City, but I've already paid those tickets, so this one is probably not even registered yet. I just wanted to get it out the way because it's $32. But I say that to say, Mr. Murphy, I'm gonna call your name out all the way. Well, N. Murphy. He's always on these tickets, right? But I want to say, Mr. Murphy, one day, out of all the days, you do your damn job. You see people trying to get to church because we haven't been to church in the middle of a pandemic. And now we're all trying to pile into church, and you have nothing else better to do than give out 100 tickets to people who are trying to get to the Lord. And they trying to get to the hospital. Now, I'm not saying that me parking in a no parking zone with my half tail in, out, whatever. But I just think it's really crappy that you have to meet your freaking quota to give me a ticket and give others tickets because they're trying to get to church. It's not that often that we get in and go to the congregation to meet with each other because of the pandemic. But one night out of all the months of the year, you walking the beat giving out tickets. Okay, so that segues into my next thing, dealing with cars. I don't drive a lot. I work from home. I'm very obedient when it comes down to my parking. I see people parking like jerk-offs. They park diagonal. They take up 2 and 3 spaces. Sometimes they park across the grids. I don't know where I was, but somebody deliberately keyed my car from the middle of my door to the tail end of my car. So we're dealing with vehicles today in my Car Chronicles from mid to the back of my tail. I'm very kind to people. I share the wealth. I'm not mean-spirited. Anytime you need me, I'm there. Just happy to be alive. I think that if you pray to God, He will give you the desires of your heart if you can manage it. I've had my car for over a year. It's a Mercedes E400. It's not a new one, but I love this car. My family drives Mercedes. It took me a long time to kind of get into the habit of having one, so now I have two. But for somebody, now my car is royal blue. I don't even know the color of it, but it's royal blue. And I named her Belladonna because she's bad. And I have people watching me when I get out the car. You know, some people might say, you know, I'm exaggerating or whatever, but I've had people pull up to me ready to race. I've had people walk up to me in the store asking me if they can have it or if I was going to sell it. I just got it. Why would I want to sell it? But my thing is that I don't have a mean bone in my body to have something so nice and somebody be so mean-spirited and nasty to key or scratch my car. It was just so mean. And so now I'm trying to drive all over to find things that I can fix it with. And I'm real pissed off because the stuff that I bought so far is not taking away the scratch. But karma is a BI. I will say that. Karma is a big one too. So whoever scratched my car, whether male or female, because guess what? Males are doing things too. Males are flattening tires, keying cars because they jealous because women are out here doing it for themselves. Women are out here, and that's not to take away or emasculate a male, but we're going to talk about these males here. These males out here ain't making no money. They're either in jail, gay, living off somebody, mad because a woman is doing for herself and they see a woman getting out of a car and they go do something nasty like flatten the tires or key out a car, especially if she's a bad one. She's a baddie and he's mad because she don't want to kick the willy bobo or whatever. Oh, you high strung, or you know, you act like you too good. So they hit you in the face with a skateboard. I didn't get hit in the face with a skateboard, but somebody keyed my damn car, and I am salty. Women, you are no better. If you see a sister doing it for herself, give her a high five and say, you know what, that's a bad damn girl. She out here doing it for herself. She got a nice car, she own a house. Because guess what? If it can happen for me, it can happen for you. It's going to rub off on you. Don't be out here being mean and scratching people's cars. What is wrong with y'all? But I say all that to say, back at my first point, karma. Because you're going to have something nice one day. And you know what? Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I just happen to be a person that looks at a glass half full instead of half empty, because they could have took the car, they could have shot me, they could have did some stuff. So rather that, if somebody even want to walk up to you and act like they're going to take that car, give it to them, because you can't get your life back. I just had to vent. Because people are nasty. You still want to know if humans are out here? I'm here. There's some people out here, even in the church, there's some people out here that are nasty and mean-spirited. But I pray for you. I pray for the gentleman who gave me that ticket. And I pray for the person who scratched my car. It was deliberate. Deliberate. Because you're miserable. You might be going through a divorce. You might be going through a child that don't love you no more. You might be going through being single and not being married and lonely. Half of that I'm going through. But I'm still nice. I'm still blessed. You can be too. So I'll say all that to say that I'm signing off with my car Chronicles 28. Got my nails done. This is fire. Shout out to Sheena at Glam Boutique in Rosedale. And I'm on my way to Jersey. But I just wanted to shout y'all out and tell y'all that it's Sunday. Have a blessed, sunny day. It's a little crispy out here. Brr, brr. It's 38 degrees today. But you know what? It's all right. I'm just glad to see the sun. Get y'all some vitamin D and go outside. I know I'm a little ashy. I tried to put some lotion on, but I'm just going to my parents' house to check on them and see how they doing or whatever. But then I got to get on a couple of calls, so I'm trying to hurry up and get there. Driving in 2 lanes. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Peace. I can't drive 65.